Oh, hi folks, it's Wingman. Checking in today from the Cleveland National Forest. I'm up here playing around, doing some projects up in the woods. Brought my cold steel Bushman Bowie. Thought I'd show it to you. So let's go on over to a stump. We'll do a stump top review of the cold steel Bushman Bowie. Come on, let's go. The cold steel Bushman Bowie. Lynn Thompson got it right when they created this knife. They created a value knife that a lot of people can afford. For $20, you can purchase a knife that will do Campcraft projects, Bushcraft projects, and yes, I'm even going to go out on a limb and say survival knife. And you're saying, Wingman, survival knife? Well, this would be a knife that I would carry in my hunting backpack, or I would keep it in the truck with me. You know, they're so cheap, you could buy 2 or 3 of them and keep them in every vehicle. Put one in my urban survival kit. Let's talk about some of the specifications of the knife. One, I just love the design. The design based after the old Jim Bowie design. Lynn Thompson did a beautiful job when they designed this knife. The overall length of the knife is 12¼ inches, and it has a functional blade length of 7 inches. Now this blade is made out of one piece of SK5 steel, and what they did was they rolled the edge to make a handle which is hollow, and they did a beautiful job. You can barely even see the seam on this one. So the quality of workmanship on this is outstanding. And like I said, for around $20 to get a knife of this quality is just awesome. Now, the blade thickness is 3/32, and with this steel, with the Rockwell hardness of 54, you've seen the thrash test where they've stuck it in a vise and they've taken a pipe and they've bent this 90 degrees and they've done all sorts of thrash tests up till failure. So the disclaimer on this is that if you're throwing the knife, if you're doing it for things that it's not intended to do, like any knife, this will fail. But at that Rockwell hardness of 54, there's just enough give in this blade that makes this blade a great value for the money. Now with this hollow handle, I've seen a lot of folks on the internet go to Home Depot and they get the little rubber beaker stoppers and they put a beaker stopper inside here, and then they get an oversized one and put it here, and now you have a little survival handle where you're carrying maybe matches, maybe some tinder, maybe some paracord. There's even a neat video on YouTube of a guy that does a handle wrap for this out of paracord. I don't know if I'd do that. I seem to like it the way it is. It handles real nice. As you saw with me throwing it, it throws really well. It's just a fun overall knife to use. One application also with this knife, with the hollow handle, you could put a pole in here, and you know, you see Lynn Thompson throwing it as a spear. So this is a great value and a great starter knife for folks maybe just getting into bushcraft, getting into campcraft, starting to get into preparedness and survival. Heck, I would even buy 2 or 3 of these and just have fun having a block of wood to throw maybe in the backyard if I had room, and just practice throwing knives with these. One thing let's talk about with this cold steel Bushman is the sheath. It's made out of Corex, which is a ballistic nylon, and it's lined with some sort of heavy duty backing on the inside. I don't know if we can see in there. It's too dark or not. Is this sheath the best? No, it's not the best. But if I'm going to put money into something, I'm going to put it into the blade. And especially in this price point, the $20-ish price point, this is where I'm spending my money. I would spend it in this. Now, if you get creative, you can do projects where out of Kydex, out of leather, make a personalized sheath. Make it your own. But for the value, $20, I think it's a great pair.